Hello, my name is Mike, and I'd like to thank you for renting one of my vehicles through Turo. Whether this is your first time using the app-based car rental service or you've done this a few times, I just wanted to create a video which would guide you through every step of the process. By now, you have already received Turo messaging providing step-by-step instructions with how my car rental process works. If you look at my driver profile, you will see that I have over 150 completed trips, all of which 5 stars, and many renters who are repeat customers and who always leave happy. Right now, the first step in this process is for you to upload a copy of your driver's license. Right now, at this very moment, at home, all I need you to do is take a picture of your driver's license and that of anyone else who will be operating the vehicle. At this point, subsequent instructions will be sent. Right now, we are in Chicago, and you see 3 of my vehicles that are able for rent. A 2007 Toyota Prius, a 2014 Chevrolet Spark, and a 2007 Chrysler PT Cruiser. Depending on the vehicle of your choice, the vehicle will be housed and cleaned within 1 city block of my listed rental address. This is due to the fact that Chicago has free street parking, and the spot that was promised is not always available. 12 to 24 hours before your reservation begins, this exact address will be given to you. For example, if you were to have rented the Chrysler PT Cruiser today, your listed address will be 2414. Every car will have a lockbox on the ground to the right of the vehicle. Whether it's the Spark, the Prius, each one of them will have an accompanying lockbox next to the vehicle. When you arrive at the vehicle location, you will be prompted to take 8 pictures. They are as follows: front right, right rear, rear center, and then just continuing your way around the vehicle. So left rear, left front, and then front of the vehicle. This is done for your protection and for mine as well. If you look, I have over 150 5-star trips. I'm not out to nitpick, I'm not out to get people for very minor cosmetic scratches. However, if everything is documented with photographic evidence, there is no way for you to be held responsible. Once these images are located, you will be provided a 4-digit code for the lockbox on site. This code is individual and only you will have access to the code. Once the code is provided, you are to spin the metal dials, having that code entered in. At this point, you are to push the black release button next to the numbers and the box will open. Depending on the vehicle, there will be either 1, 2, or 3 keys. Some vehicles are push to start, some require an entry key to access another key in the vehicle. That information will be provided for your trip. You are responsible for the lockbox as well. So once you retrieve the entry key, you are to slide this little gray metal tab to the right, which will then release the lockbox. When you begin your trip, you are to take the lockbox with you. Depending on the vehicle, on return, you will be responsible to put the key back in the lockbox. Once again, those instructions will be provided with the vehicle. When you get to the vehicle, make sure you thoroughly inspect it. Depending on the vehicle, you're going to insert the key and open it up. Each vehicle will have documentation, registration, and proof of insurance available on the passenger seat. At this point, you can take this information, review it, and place it somewhere where you know where it will be during the trip. This vehicle, for example, has a push-to-start key fob. The instructions to get it operable are to insert the entry key into the side, wait for it to click, and then insert it to the right of the wheel. At this point, the vehicle will be pushed to start and will power up. At this point, you are to take one final picture, that being of the miles and the fuel. Every one of my vehicles is completely full upon return, upon pickup, clean, and the miles will be reset to 0 for you. Depending on the length of your trip, you will see how many miles you have. Each additional mile will cost you 75 cents. In the event that you may go over miles, it's in your best interest to request an extension. All extensions can be done through the Turo application or through the Turo website. In the event that you need personal insurance, this can be also accessed through the Turo app or can be printed through the Turo website, which will contain your name and those of any other driver. When your trip is over, make sure that the vehicle is thoroughly cleaned. As a customer service gesture to all of my renters, I place additional cleaning supplies, fuel, and other various things in the rear of each vehicle. When you open the trunk, you will see that you have bottles of water, gasoline, additional floor mats, cleaning supplies, things of that nature. Please, if you do anything in the vehicle and need to clean it up, please use these supplies, courtesy, free of charge, to make sure the next renter has the vehicle in the same condition that you have it in. Once the vehicle is parked and you have the vehicle parked, take a picture of the fuel and the miles and upload that to the Turo website. By uploading the picture with a timestamp, you have proven that the vehicle is back within the right time. Also showing that it's full, that it's clean, and that the miles have not gone over. Once again, this is a time-stamped picture and will prevent you from receiving any additional fees or fines later on. Once the vehicle has been parked, make sure it is a legal spot. Make sure it is not next to a fire hydrant. Make sure it's not in a tow zone. Ensure that all the doors are locked with a quick manual check, and then take the lockbox that you had before and return the key to the lockbox. Once again, put the lockbox directly to the right of the front tire of the vehicle rented. At this point, the first step will be to clamp the lockbox onto the fence. Make sure the key is in the box, ensuring that the key is not going to be blocked by any of the mechanisms in the box. Give it a quick temporary close and listen for that click. Once the click is done, kind of spin the wheels a few times, give it a quick test, make sure the box is locked, close the lid, and at this point, take a picture of the exterior of the vehicle. In the caption, send me the address of the location. At this point, your vehicle rental has been completed. Hopefully you've enjoyed your trip, and I will confirm receiving the vehicle a few hours later. I want to thank you once again for renting with me through the Turo website, and hopefully you have a wonderful trip. Thank you.